IWC. Crikey, we about to go down under for the WWE Crown Jewel predictions for the Perth Australian street fight. Crikey, pretty daddy Jesse, get the chopper, ring the bell.
You are now listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back for another episode of Ringside Renaissance. Crikey, man, to talk about the WWE Crown Jewel predictions for Australian Perth. Yeah. And I'm here with the best co-host, the best tag team partner, the best friend in the world, pretty deadly Jesse. Yeah, man. And I'm Andrew. Kombat George. Get to the chopper. Yeah. IWC, let's go.
Let's go.
WWE Crown Jewel, let's go. AEW Sickos, let's go.
Let's go.
NXT TNA Invasion.
Showdown,
let's go. Get ready for the Australian street fight. What up, IWC? Let's go.
Man, Gunther would be proud of you, bro.
Where are we again? I forgot. Jeez.
I love how I love your commitment to the bit, man. We are back for another episode of Ringside Renaissance for the most pointless PLE of the year, Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. Do they have any jewels down there? Let us know in the comments. We actually have a fan from Australia, actually, Isaac, who's actually trying to get into wrestling school down there. So shout out to you, Isaac. And also, what the hell do these Crown Jewel titles mean?
I don't know.
I've been trying to figure this out.
I don't think they mean much now. It doesn't matter. The story doesn't matter. It writes itself. And what doesn't write itself is that like button. So go down under and hit the like button and subscribe for the Ringside Renaissance. Busted open approved. Yeah.
As seen on Netflix.
We're the bad boys of the wrestling podcast world. Yes. Rated RR for Ringside Renaissance.
That's right. And, you know, I was watching back, you know, and we'll get into it a little bit before our Crown Jewel predictions, but I saw this like big video package they have between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins leading up to the match at Crown Jewel. And how Cody, I really thought that Seth Rollins was the MVP of WrestleMania 40. I really thought that he was the one. Cody.
Seth, you were my shield. You were my shield.
It was just a means to the end, Cody. We had a common enemy. I wasn't your friend.
I'm not your friend. I hate you, Cody. I hate your family.
And the whole time I'm watching this video package, like that's supposed to get us hyped for Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, for the illustrious Crown Jewel titles, I'm sitting there thinking, why do these titles matter? Like, what is the point?
They don't. I'll tell you what. The last 3 weeks leading up to this Crown Jewel and everything, I was like, I don't give a damn about Crown Jewel at all.
Yep.
But Raw and the end of SmackDown completely sold me on the whole show.
Okay.
Like, I can't wait to see it now. I can't wait to wake up at 8 a.m. EST, get my coffee and my American breakfast, and watch the show Down Under, man. Yeah. Down Under. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't matter. They made it so I don't even know if it's a ring or if it's a belt. They kind of showed both. They alluded to both. It seems like it's more over a watch at this point. Yes. I don't know. But it's more about brand supremacy, and it's more about who's going to own the locker room and what title is the secondary title in the WWE. And I actually like that. I like what they did. They made it kind of me not give a shit about any of it completely, about most of the stories of it at all. And now I really am invested in what the hell is going to happen now between Seth and Cody. And I guess that's a large part to Paul Heyman, because when Seth heeded the warning of Paul Heyman, don't go down there, don't do it. I gotta do it. I can't help myself. I gotta stop a yellow-haired head into the ring. He got crossroads, and Paul Heyman told him not to do it. He didn't want to listen.
I just I don't get, like, okay, so they had the interaction between Seth Rollins and the Oracle, the old man, Paul Heyman, shout out Roman Reigns. And Paul Heyman told him, oh, if you lose this match, the locker room won't respect you. Bronson and Braun won't respect you. Your wife won't respect you. All this different stuff. But, like, way to downplay the World Heavyweight Championship. Like, if you don't win this meaningless title, the Crown Jewel title, then the hell with you being World Heavyweight Champion. No one's going to respect you because you didn't win the Crown Jewel title. That's not even going to be featured until the next Crown Jewel. And then all of a sudden it's going to be like a big thing again. I don't know. I think it's like taking the World Heavyweight title and the Undisputed title and kind of just pushing them aside for this bracelet, this watch, this ring, this belt, this cock ring. I don't know what they're going for, but like,
does it vibrate? I don't know. Yeah.
I think they'd have to size it down if Seth Rollins won it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it makes that not matter. You're right, but I think it makes the other titles actually mean something in the end. Like I said, because they're talking about what it really means when they come back, so they're kind of just saying the hell with the whole Crown Jewel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What really matters in the locker room, and what title really matters. Is it the Undisputed title or is it the World Heavyweight title? And if Seth Rollins is to win, it seems as if he's the face of the company to a certain extent, and that title actually means more. So I kind of like the stakes of it, because that's what I would believe if Seth does win to a certain extent. Now, however he gets to that point, if he does win, could make some things very interesting. And also, if Cody wins, well, then Seth Rollins is in a shitload of trouble with his own vision and his own stable, and apparently the locker room, and then CM Punk, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and everybody damn else coming for him. Roman Reigns, everybody. Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Everybody.
Now, what a anticlimactic end to the vision if Seth Rollins loses and Paul Heyman leaves him to go with Bork. I mean, the whole crescendo. Imagine like Brock Lesnar with Brock, Braun, Bronson. Oh my God, bro. The Killer Bees.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Braun. Braun times 3. Yeah. I almost don't. I don't see it. I don't see Brock Lesnar teaming up with anybody and being part of a stable. Even if it's like a War Games thing, it seems kind of hard to envision.
What a worthless return for Brock Lesnar to just come back, have like a few meaningless kind of like moments coming back, returning, beating up John Cena, then beating John Cena flat in the ring, and then just disappears. I mean,
and having Paul Heyman step in and announce him too during the match.
Yeah, it's just awkward to me. That whole situation is kind of weird, but
it's weird. But yeah, the stakes are very interesting to see what will happen. One way or the other. Like with the Brons, if they'll stick around, if not, and then if Seth does win, I mean, it's almost I don't know. We'll get to it in the predictions.
That's right. Stick around to the end of the video for our predictions of Crown Jewel, Perth, Australia.
That's what it makes more sense, I guess, in that sense to talk about it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, first Cody had to get by Braun and Bronson with Randy Orton in a tag team match on SmackDown, which I feel like at this point they're trying to feature Bronson more than Braun Breaker, which I think should be flipped. I mean, nothing against Bronson Reed. Like, I like Bronson Reed now, but Braun Breaker just feels like he's kind of just getting pushed to the wayside. There's only so much they can come out and say, oh, he's a future main eventer at WrestleMania. Okay, you can tell us that forever, but like at a certain point, like the ship's going to sail. Like you need to kind of go with his momentum and just kind of carry it. I mean, I don't really like what they're doing with Braun Breaker. I'm a huge Braun Breaker fan. I just feel like they're kind of just squandering him until his contract runs out and he ends up in the Don Callis family and over in AEW.
Will he become like the Batista of the group at some point if they go forward? Yeah, who knows, you know? Bronson Reed, they're building it because I guess it makes more sense. Well, it is in Australia, mate. Yeah, down under. So, crikey. So, it makes sense to go against Roman Reigns. But
I don't know.
It seems like
man.
we're headed there with Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker, too, at some point, right? Is that going to be the next PLE? That he's just going to have to work down the line on them all? Or, like... But
I
yeah, yeah, we got more Braun action, of course. I'm kind of with it. People saying to put the titles on them, the tag titles. If Seth's going to hold the title too, it makes sense to a certain extent. It kind of builds it up, but then it takes away from the story from the other guys and the other title holders, I guess. But
yeah, because the tag divisions, tag divisions got such a story.
Wyatts. Yeah, God forbid they take their titles off the Wyatts, you know. They're busy defending them at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. Yeah. And the Judgment Day got their own stuff going on. So
hey, I mean, this is their peak performance time of the year because Spirit Halloween has officially opened up. So they are going to be coming with new costumes here soon. I'm really excited to see what happens. Maybe we even get hacked by them at some point. Shout out Howdy LFC.
We probably will get hacked by them. If we keep talking about them, you never know. Randy Orton still with his little nods to Cody Rhodes looking at that title. What will they do?
I wish anybody looked at me the way Randy Orton looks at that title.
It's like a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a slithering snake.
Can't trust that Randy Orton. I know you're a snake, Randy Orton. I know you want my title, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, I know you're a snake, but I really want to see your cobra.
Yeah.
Does it spit?
We'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if Randy Orton's Cobra spits. But yeah, I mean, that's another example of what I was talking about with Braun Breaker just a minute ago. Like they've been teasing Randy Orton and Cody for well over a year now, and it's like at a certain point, it's just like shit or get off the pot. Triple H, like man, oh man, just let it happen at some point. Like that match is not a WrestleMania match. I don't think. I mean.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Unless they're gonna like really, one of them has to like, if they're gonna go against each other, Randy Orton's gonna turn or Cody's gonna turn, obviously, and that's gonna be a thing. But
yeah,
if it's gonna be a WrestleMania main event, there has to be a huge story built around it and a lot of investment to make it good. Not just Randy versus Cody. We need that story of somebody turning and doing some crazy shit or something.
Now.
I don't know how far what can they do that hasn't been done to Cody already by Kevin Owens. It'd be literally the same situation.
Right. Now, can we just agree on something right now? I know we've been like teasing this, like we've been edging this for a while, maybe, you know, rustling someone down and tickling their butthole with a feather, but like at this point, Cody Rhodes isn't turning heel, right? Like, we've been saying this. We've been playing this song and dance for...
Yeah, I don't know.
I just think that it's like this whole will he, won't he thing, and it's like I know he won't and I don't want him to, because...
Right. I want him to, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it's the time right now. It would be it makes no sense. He got too much going on, like... They're going to cancel his whole podcast now, too, and everything. They're going to cancel all the Make-A-Wishes and all this stuff. Like, who else do they have to do all that stuff?
All the merch that he sells to all the kids being the baby face of the company. And, I mean, that's money. Like, at the end of the day, WWE, TKO, Endeavor, whatever you want to call it, they're all about money. Obviously, you can tell by, like, the ticket prices and them switching over to ESPN and all this different stuff. They're all about money. And if Cody Rhodes is, like, a top merch seller, especially for kids, like, they aren't going to flip that and lose out. I mean, imagine the amount of money they would lose once that. That's why everybody's saying Jey Uso turning heel just doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's just not.
Yeah, there's something going on there, but it just.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like they would turn anybody else over Cody Rhodes at this point to be heel if they have to. Besides the top merch sellers, it just wouldn't make sense. There's not enough heels. It seems to be babyface on babyface in most of the stories a lot, and which I don't mind in some sense because it kind of brings me back to like the Attitude Era a little bit. How we have like all these great wrestlers to a certain extent. It's just like they're kind of like they're tweeners, We got all these big tweeners, and they're trying to fit them into different holes and different spots, and.
I was a tweener about my sexuality for a long time. Yeah.
To the climax of the PLE, Yeah.
I was a tweener about my sexuality and trying to fit in different holes for a long time. So I mean, just seems like I'm relating to this storyline a lot better than I thought I did beforehand.
Yeah.
Hey, SmackDown also had the contract signing between Stephanie McMahon and Tiffany Stratton for the championship match at Crown Jewel, Perth, Australia. And,
it just seems all about underwhelming. I'm sure I'm looking for the match. It should be interesting. In the end, does it really matter who wins the match either? Oh, I mean, it kind of matters, but there's not really any stakes in it.
Yeah, no.
Compared to how they built the other one to what, like, it's going to actually mean shit down the line. Stephanie McMahon, obviously needs to win. We'll get into the predictions after, but like Stephanie McMahon versus Tiffany Stratton, whoever wins, does it really mean anything for the locker room or for the titles? Do you look at one brand or the other more dominant, or more one title meaning more than the other, or one brand? No.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I mean, it's hard because if we're going to say it's for like brand supremacy or whatever, you think they'd have to split 50-50. Women's gets one, men's gets the other one, right? So like you wouldn't want like SmackDown getting both or Raw getting both. So I think they would.
But it's not about that. It's just about the Crown Jewel title. It's about the ring.
No,
Okay. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The cock ring.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's not much that could be said between them. There's not much story there, really. There's not much, animosity built up. So it's
right.
It is what it is. I'm not saying they're not going to put on a great match or nothing, or there's a little bit of fire there between Stephanie. Like, I am not gonna. I just want you to know that I will be the last lady standing, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Scottish now? You're going through the gambit of accents.
I mean, there's some I can and some I can't. Yeah.
More that you can't. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my Chicago jacket on. So.
Okay. Yep. Shout out to everybody. T's and P's to everybody in Chicago. We stand.
I don't want to do a certain accent there because they might come in.
Yeah. Doesn't even matter if you're English there; they just attack you. Yeah.
I have to hide. Yeah.
Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Anyway,
yeah. Shout out to Shottown.
Man, Raw was really kicking for me this week. This was the best Raw I think I've seen in a while. I know there was some reports on the IWC. I don't know if you saw this or not, how legit they were or not, that Raw has kind of been doing record lows for Netflix. And they really weren't really kind of firing on all cylinders, as it were. But
SmackDown, too.
Yes. But this Raw really brought the juice, I thought. And it had 3 women's matches, 3...
yes.
I mean, that were all fairly well.
Well, it seems like there's been a lot of criticism like the last few weeks, and even rightfully so from us, about like Raw just hasn't been there. It's been the same thing over and over again, right? And then we saw a lot of criticism I'd happened to see on in the IWC online about people talking about the women not getting a lot of matches on Raw recently too, and stuff like that. And coincidentally so, this Raw happened to be jam-packed. And with women's matches, everything. I thought it was great from start to finish. Everything they did, I thought that was great.
Yes.
Arguably, the weakest thing of it was Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed to a certain extent, because it's just like,
Yeah, I agree with that. And it's like,
the beginning part with Roman, at least. The beginning with Roman.
That's what kicked off Raw. And a lot of ways, and I've mentioned this before on here, and I've mentioned this to you before, like, it's hard for me to get invested with Roman with how, like, part-time he is. But what got me into this match, and like you said, was kind of like the low point of Raw, but also, so if you haven't seen it, Paul Heyman comes out, Roman Reigns came out to the ring, he's talking shit. Paul Heyman comes out with Bronson Reed. They're talking about how Bronson Reed made Roman Reigns, and I did not care about Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns. Let's just get this out of the way. Like, I did not care about it whatsoever. When Bronson Reed came out, I rolled my eyes and I was like, here we go. But the way Paul Heyman sold this got me pumped for the match. Explaining how in Roman Reigns' whole career, no matter what happened to him, and not even in his whole career, his whole life, when he played at Georgia Tech, when he was at family reunions, he's never been taken out on a stretcher. And the only time in his career he was taken out on a stretcher was Bronson Reed. And I started thinking about it, I'm like, they're selling this thing. Like, Bronson Reed, I mean, you're talking about the modern day Hulk Hogan, like the Roman Reigns held the title for 1,300 days, like the Tribal Chief, like the OTC, all this different stuff. And like Bronson Reed is the one that like put him on a stretcher and put him in peril. It was like, wow.
That's crazy. But has anybody really fact checked that Roman Reigns has never been brought out on a stretcher ever on any event, like going back to when he was the big dog, or somebody needs to go back and fact check that. Like, has he ever been brought to a medical facility?
I wouldn't even know what to Google.
Like,
come on, man.
I mean, I'm not trying to bring up sore stuff, but the man did have cancer. He was never on a stretcher.
I don't think that's a stretcherable offense. I don't know, but
fair enough. Okay,
I don't know. Yeah. But the way he sold it, it made me believe he's never been on a stretcher before. I mean, it is what it is. But like, so that is that's what kind of kicked off Raw and added another match for Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, where Bronson Reed is from. Where somehow he's a Samoan from Australia. I don't know geographically if that makes sense, but.
That means I own you.
That means we are going to have an Australian street fight at Crown Jewel, Australia, which I wasn't sure.
Famous.
That's what Bronson Reed. That's what made WWE sign Bronson Reed, was because of his Australian street fights in the past, but. I was confused because if Australians drive on the other side of the road, does that make it a reverse street fight? Like, I had a lot of questions about this. I was really kind of digging deep into my thought process of this, and I can't think of anything. But then I think Australia does drive on the same side of the road as us. So
wait, they do?
I do. Yes, I believe they do. I believe every other country drives on their side of the road, but Australia. No, maybe they don't. I don't know.
England?
Let us know. Let us know in the comments where Australia drives.
Yeah. They must drive on the opposite side of the road. Or do they drive underneath because they're down under? Reverse. Technically, they're driving, like, I mean, unless that, if they really are underneath. I mean, if the world was flat, technically they aren't down under either.
They're up top.
Yeah. Okay. Or somewhere. I don't know, wherever the ice wall
maybe
is,
when you fly to Australia, you eclipse the side of the flat Earth.
The ice wall.
Let us know in the comments if you ever seen the ice wall. All right, so we were kind of getting into it a little bit about the women's matches.
Yeah.
And you better get that beep button ready because Maxine fucking Dupree, bro.
Yeah.
Like this
Maxine
match,
Dupree, baby.
Man, this match started out kind of sloppy. It was Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree because of a backstage altercation last week. And I was like, okay, it's kind of slow pace, kind of clunky here and there. But when they started getting to like the mat wrestling, reversals, everything else, and I started seeing Maxine like reversing the disarmer into the ankle, and I'm like watching her like I'm like,
she was learning stuff. I was like,
what is going on here, bro? What is going on? Wow.
Yeah, I was losing it. I was popping. I was like, damn,
amazing.
What is she doing? Yeah, what a match it was. definitely progressing. I mean, I seen people saying it was sloppy and this and that, and it looked rehearsed and this and that, but give her a damn chance. Like, come on.
I bet you the AEW fans are the ones saying it looks rehearsed. So it's the pot calling the kettle rehearsed there. But
you get some wrestling, and then you're not happy with it finally.
Yeah.
You know?
And Becky Lynch did a really good job here, kind of like they both knew their part and they were playing it very well. And like the crowd was eating it right up, bro. Like the crowd was going fucking nuts. I was like, for a
false
women's match,
finishes, like the reversals, the submissions and everything, you didn't know what was going to happen. For a second, I was thinking, okay, this was good. Like, we need, like, Becky, because she can't win, we need her to, like, get disqualified or something. That's what they need to do or something. Okay, and it was great. And it kind of got to that point to a certain extent where she had her outside and it was going to get there. And then Becky got carried away, and while she was carried away on the outside, Maxine rolled in. And who's the referee's name? Jessica
Carr, yeah.
Jessica Carr, yeah. Becky had gotten her face earlier before that in the ring, and she gave her that 8, 9, 10 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only thing that I wish would have happened, which we haven't really, I don't. Maybe somebody could refresh my memory. Sam's on wrestling could probably do it. Have we ever had a female wrestler take out a female ref yet? Has that been like a thing yet? We have?
I know. I don't
Ronda
think
Rousey,
so.
Or no. But this, like that, Becky's been breaking boundaries and walls and doing things lately, you know what I'm saying, and really taking things to a next level. I think it could still happen with her and Jessica Carr having beef, but like I would have liked to seen her put hands on Jessica Carr and give her the manhandle slam and get even more heat after all of this. I thought that would have been perfect because she was
The interesting thing about that too is, I don't know this, I can't confirm it. People let us know. I'm pretty sure I'm right with this one. Jessica Carr is actually like a trained professional wrestler too. And
most refs are, a lot of them are too. Yeah.
I don't know if she does like their pre-show, like before like Raw tapings or anything, but like she's been known, or maybe Evolve, maybe it was on Evolve, I can't remember, but she wrestled with a mask on already for WWE, so she's already kind of there. You know what I mean?
But I thought the heat would have been even better, and it would have just. It was so good though, but I guess it kind of would have took away from the whole Maxine winning too, because the pop that she got when Jessica counted the 3 and Becky just lost it, and Maxine got right out of there and got the pop and the love from the crowd, and that was great to see. But what an ending! Yeah, and I'm just glad they went about it that way instead of just making Becky win somehow and just beat up Maxine again or whatever it was, you know. And,
like we all thought it was going to be. Yeah,
and it could have been a roll up too, but I think it made it even funnier with the count out and with playing in with the ref and, you know, the quick 8, 9, 10 like. And that led Becky to go talk to Seth, and Seth was not paying attention because of what's been going on and has been losing his shit because of the Paul Heyman thing. Didn't even realize that she told him she's not going to Perth. He didn't even realize it. She said, I'm not even going. Allegedly. I mean, we've seen her lie and play games too. Yeah, allegedly. But seemed like he didn't even, you know, realize what's going on with all that. But man, Becky and Maxine Dupree, what a match. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Oh boy, there's trouble on the island of relevancy, huh? Because we see the Usos, Jesus, the Young Bucks. We see the Usos backstage with Roman Reigns, and he's asking Jay, "Hey Jay, who's talking in the ring at the top of the hour?" Oh, CM Punk. Oh, it's not you. And then he pulls Jimmy aside, says, "I heard what you've been saying about to Jay about me," and all this different stuff. And I'm like sitting here thinking like, is Roman Reigns a babyface or a heel?
Hear everything. Yeah, don't you think I don't hear everything that goes on around here? Yeah. He's not.
Roman Reigns?
He's not a babyface. He's not. He's playing games again. I don't care what people say. I don't care what happened. They want to put their ones up and play their little game. Nah. What happened even later on in? No. Roman Reigns hasn't changed one bit. we thought he got humbled a little bit, and he may have because he lost everything because he lost Paul Heyman and all that. But in the end, did he really get humbled? No, he just the same person. He just lost all that. He the same person.
It's just confusing. Like, is he trying to bring Jay to the dark side? Like, is he trying to make, you know what I mean? Like, the whole
Seems
thing
like
is
it.
just kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, but is there a dark side, light side with him, or is he just there? And then like Jimmy is caught up in the mix of everything, and you know, Jimmy just looks happy to be there. Like, we know he knocking boots with Naomi and all that stuff, and he's just happy to be there. Which, you know what, it is what it is. But
Jimmy's trying to do the right thing. And reality, I guess Roman isn't wrong to a sense, as Jay is more like Roman now than he is like Jimmy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, it doesn't. However you want to look at it, I guess that's the truth. Whether I didn't want to believe it or not when he was saying it, you know what I'm saying, and you're kind of feeling for Jimmy, but then you think about it after, and you're like, well, I guess Roman's kind of right, you know. Going on to, you know, Jay winning the Rumble and Jay winning the title, and you know, he uses a spear, you know, and teams with Roman and gets the job done. You know, he's not that guy anymore with Jimmy. So he's already moved past that, and we know that with the entrance and with everything, obviously, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I gotta think they were teasing like maybe a Jay heel turn because of him coming out through the entrance ramp now and less through the crowd, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's something there. But then you do see him still come through the crowd, so I'm just confused about the whole thing. But like, you know, CM Punk comes out to the ring at the top of the hour and starts talking, and LA Knight comes out, and LA Knight's the man. I'm sorry, LA Knight's the man, bro. He is so good. Like,
no, you're a great husband and all. Everybody needs love.
I just want to hear CM Punk and LA Knight just go into a half-hour promo battle.
Yeah,
like,
you know what, it kind of got me. I was kind of thinking about our days going back and back. Everybody needs love now. It kind of brought me back to the little Blues Brothers. Remember our Blues Brothers dance? Everybody need somebody.
That's it.
Someone to love.
Yeah. What a banger. Yeah, and this gets into a whole schmoz at the end, and we have LA Knight and CM
who
Punk.
Exactly had the worst thing, you know, and well, you know who's never been pinned by Seth Rollins. Well, we know who has never held the title. Yeah, good burn, good comeback. It is what it is, but
And LA Knight was like, "All off your on switch" or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just little things he puts in, just little I love it.
Yep.
So
yeah,
you know, we
he
get
doesn't give a damn about the Usos or Jay or any of them. Yeah,
no.
LA Knight don't give a damn about anybody. Yeah.
And now I'm thinking like, man. I don't know. My mind's just like racing. I mean, we're like a month away from War Games, and it's like, where are we even going to go with that? But I mean, we got to get through Perth, Australia first. So
yeah, it was an interesting thing what happened with, you know, Jay just off LA Knight's on switch real quick, and then Punk is talking to Jay. He's like, I love Jay Uso. I like main event. I love Jay. I love the Yeet man. I love the Yeet, you know, but I don't like Lil Roman. And that got in between, you know. Then they started their thing, and Jimmy got in the way, and then Punk gave him a little sucker shot to the head, and you know, sucker punch, and then Jimmy's like, "Nope, can't do it. That's my brother." Super kick. That's my brother. Yep.
I like the battle of the fluorescent T-shirts between CM Punk and Jey Uso.
Yeah, what was up with the pink and the? Yeah.
I said, man, what are they doing?
Now?
A tribute to Macho Man Randy Savage with the fluorescent colors that are ripped up. I said, oh, here we go.
You gotta love Jay. The back of his T-shirt, he's got the slits.
Yeah. I never understood what those were for. Let us know in the comments why they cut their shirts up like that. You know, elsewhere.
If I could, I'd go back in the day. I would go to a bar called Backstreet, and I'm sure they would be able to tell me why.
I mean, I'm sure you go to a bar called Backstreet for other reasons besides wondering what that shirt is like.
We'll figure it out on Ringside Rendezvous.
Yeah.
With Complex Jones.
Elsewhere, we had Kairi Sane against Io Sky leading up to the tag match in Australia. And at this point, like with when they have the promos between like Asuka and Kairi Sane and Io Sky, at this point, I would rather them just speak in Japanese and put subtitles. Because when they try to speak English, I understand they're trying, and I'm not trying to like knock them for that.
Kairi!
It just doesn't seem natural. It seems like you can tell they're reading like a script when they're speaking English to each other. Just speak in Japanese and put subtitles. Like it would make it sound more natural. It would make it like more. I think the emotion would be more there.
Okay,
and I would be more invested if they were speaking Japanese with subtitles rather than Rhea. I understand. We have to work, and it's like they're reading like cue cards, and I'm like, oh, it just takes me out of it. It really does.
With Io Sky, definitely. But I'll say this with Asuka and Kairi Sane backstage, I honestly think this is the best promo, my favorite promo I've ever seen from Asuka ever.
So good
on Monday Night Raw with Kairi Sane, with what she said to her and the game she's playing now. I think it was I think without a doubt, it's the best one she's ever cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bar none. I don't care who say it. Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Best Asuka promo backstage ever. I mean, I don't know about any in the ring one she had, but it just the way it comes across so diabolical, and she's playing that game, and it's like Kill Bill, or it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they're getting at is like, and it's building up Kairi Sane. Kairi. And she's just pulling on her, making her she's the puppeteer now. You know what I'm saying? Pulling her strings, and like
I'm trying to think of like the direction they're going to go with Kairi Sane after all this, because eventually she's going to have to leave Asuka, right, and kind of do her own thing. So are they like planning like a big singles thing for her? I don't really know. I really don't. But I've become a big Kairi Sane fan through all of this.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like I said, just keep it Japanese. Turn in Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. You know that song's about beating your meat, huh?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you do it, you got like
choppy.
Your eyes turn like you squint. You turn in Japanese. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
The more you know. Ringside Rendezvous with Complex Jones coming soon.
There's a lot of that.
What else? I mean,
no Asian jokes, so just jerking off. And...
Yeah.
It's completely above the board.
just jerking off. Yeah, I mean, other little notable things on Raw. Like I said, we had 3 women's matches that were really good. The whole Lyra Valkyria Bayley thing is kind of weird to me. The multiple personalities is being done right now with Bo Dallas and Roman Reigns. And so, the multiple personality thing is kind of weird for me, but I kind of like Bayley's fire, but I wish she would keep that personality and not be split. Like that whole, like, let's go beat them up. And like, I like that. Like, just keep that personality. I like Lyra Valkyria, Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyria. That's probably a future women's heavyweight or women's championship match at WrestleMania at some point. Yep. So that's going to be great.
Put on great matches.
The 6-man tag with the Judgment Day and AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, and Penta, and
man, Dirty Dom just booked and he saw Miro, Rusev. He got out of there. He was just gone.
Dirty Dom's so good, man. I heard this on the Jim Cornette podcast. Shout out Jim Cornette. I know people don't like him, but the guy Brian Lassett's on there with him said, imagine if Dom went to AEW right now, he would be like the biggest star in the company. Like bar none, he would be the absolute, he would be like the ticket seller. Like Dom Mysterio was just that damn good. Like
he's
amazing.
Smart. Yeah, he wears his t-shirts, so he's got his own style. He makes the t-shirt with him playing the PSP, and he's wearing it as a kid. you know, like plays into the whole Eddie Guerrero thing. Like, he don't get no better. He just gets better and better every day. I
He's
wonder
so
why.
good.
Because he's talking to Uncle Phil on the phone every morning.
Mm.
That's why. He getting all the knowledge. He getting it.
Yeah. And of course, like I said, the main event we had LA Knight and CM Punk versus the Usos, and that didn't really end the way anybody wanted it to. But
yeah, and backstage we got Roman talking to them again before they went out there. You know, and that's exactly when he told Jimmy that Jay's more like me than he is like you. Just stay out of the way. And he also told Jay to stay out of my way too, and I'll handle my own damn business. You gotta, when you step in a room, you should command your own room or whatever the hell he's talking about. You know, but like I said, Roman ain't changed one bit. Still Roman. Still wants to get to that championship spot or whatever it is, and maybe he wants Jay to get there. He's using Jay too. I don't freaking know, man. But it doesn't seem like Roman's changed since WrestleMania 41 at all.
No, I agree. And what goes around comes, and you know he's
Yep.
what reaches around comes. Yeah, and I sure did.
Yeah. CM Punk got the GTS on the Yeet Man on Jay, and LA Knight jumped in and stole the 1, 2, 3. But it just shows that the Usos aren't that unit anymore that they used to be. You know.
I really like the dynamic between LA Knight and CM Punk. I really hope they continue that, like, moving forward. I something about it. I just feel like it's natural. Yeah. Like CM Punk's like the, you know what I mean? Like the anti-hero, the punk rock, the underground, like whatever. And LA Knight's like the manufactured kind of like babyface, whatever. Even though he kind of built his own brand, he's like the, you know what I mean? Like the megastar from Los Angeles. And like, it's like,
I honestly thought, you know, because we didn't think CM Punk was going to be coming back for a little while the way we had kind of seen, and we haven't seen him, and then it had just been announced he was going to be on that Raw. So I was thinking by what we were seeing at that point that we were going to get an announcement that there was going to be a match at Crown Jewel, and I thought it was going to be like a triple threat with Jay, Punk, and LA Knight, and whoever won that will go against Seth Rollins the next time.
Okay.
Or it was going to be Punk versus LA Knight. But I think that's what's still going to happen. I think it's just going to take a little more time to get there at this point. Because and it seems like Jay's probably going to be the one that's up for that at this point with how they're building them. You know what I'm saying? With how the story's going. So, yeah, it's interesting. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going, but I can tell you where WWE is going this Saturday, and that's to Perth, Australia. And
down under.
Man. Now they're going to be doing probably a SmackDown, obviously, from Australia as well. So that's probably going to be earlier in the day, I believe.
SmackDown, is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it must be.
It must be. They must record it earlier, and then all the live streamers and all the reactors and stuff will post all the videos of it on social media before we actually get it on TV, so we get all the spots ruined for us. We appreciate you all so much for doing that, so you can get your 50 likes and your 2 retweets, just so you can ruin and spoil. You can ruin and spoil our enjoyment of watching the pre-taped SmackDown. So
your delayed
fuck you
fake
all.
Reactions. Yeah,
so
you.
Annoying.
Fuck you. So annoying. Fuck you. Fuck it.
Try. Fuck it. Try. You know, you try to enjoy wrestling and have it not be spoiled, and then like, you know, it doesn't come on till 8:00 at night our time, even though it's pre-taped, and then you go on and fucking Santi Zap and fucking Con Man and all them are fucking watching it so they can get 200 fucking views, and it's
I call it
annoying.
The Illuminati of the IWC, the secret society of these. You know, you got the.
You think
I don't even want to name drop all these people.
I just did. I don't care.
You got the blondie,
Wheezy blonde, and you know,
you got all these people. Meltzer, freaking include him. The other weird guy, the other weird guy, this weird guy, that weird guy. You know,
Soto 619, you're still cool, but like, Yeah, they're all weird, like submissive cucks to the green shirt guy and the Trinidad flag guy. Like they're like all in cahoots together. They all figure it out. I'm just saying, man.
They always get the tickets and they're always there somehow front row,
there.
and they're always getting the freaking handshakes and the it's like
my brother's cool too. I ain't gonna knock him at all, but
he's cool. Soto is cool. My brother's cool. You know, Mikey, you're cool, but you know. There's a different level to these things, and they're like at a 33rd degree level. These other people, you know what I'm saying? Where they're like skull and bones, like level, where it's like, are you, you know?
Yeah, there's
screwing Paul in the back or something. Or
there's videos of them with tongues and buttholes. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Now we know what happens with the VIP experiences in the back rooms.
There we go.
Yeah, you just got to pay the $60,000 once for the ringside seats, and then for the rest of your life. They'll have a video of your brown eye, but you'll be able to sit front row and just watch everybody get a black eye.
Just make a piss video for Brock Lesnar, and you can have front row seats for quite a while.
Oh, we've burned every bridge now.
Yeah, we're just saying.
We're getting any more subscribers.
Tear it down. Here it is.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Make I am a visionary. I am a revolution. I know what you all are doing.
Make a reel of that.
Why do you think I wear these? Why do you think I wear my wife's clothes? I sold my soul.
I
to the Rock.
It back.
I tuck it. I'd fuck me.
Goodbye, horsey.
Shout out to the Ed Gein document, Ed Gein monster movie, and the Silence of the Lambs. It's October, baby, and it's Halloween. We're having fun. Fun.
Man. Let's have some fun and move on to the land down under, Perth, Australia, for Crown Jewel this weekend. And one of the least anticipated PLEs of the year. I liked Clash in Paris more than this one. Man, oh man, I don't even know where to start out on this one. We're just going to start out from the bottom and work our way up. That's what I usually do. And it says Roman Reigns versus Big Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Combat Jones, what do you think an Australian street fight entails? Do you think there's going to be kangaroos or some other marsupial involved? Who do you think gets the win in Perth, Australia?
All I know, if I was in the IWC Illuminati, you would have to, I don't care if I was in it or not, you would have to pay me to go to Australia, because I'm not going there for free. Because in an Australian street fight, I expect tiger sharks, bull sharks, black mambas, whatever those poisonous spiders are they got there, everything, all of them.
I love how your only exposure and experience with Australia is the crocodile hunter. So you're just bringing up everything that he's interacted with.
Crikey.
Okay. Gotcha.
I learned it all in Strange Wilderness.
That's right. Yeah. Just stay away from them stingrays. That's all.
Yeah. Exactly.
R.I.P. Steve Irwin. Who do you got winning this one?
Oh God. Shit. I don't even know. Bronson Reed.
In Australia?
No, Roman Reigns.
Wow. You switched? You're waffling?
Roman Reigns. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Big Bronson Reed gets his win, because if you remember their last match that they had, Roman Reigns beat him, so I think he has to get the win back at this point.
Okay, it makes sense. Well, he is home too, so we'll see what type of snakes and spiders and pit vipers he pulls out of his bag.
Meerkats, kangaroos,
kangaroo kicks. Do
you like Triceratops live down there? Do dinosaurs still live in Australia? Have we figured that out?
I don't know. I don't know
It
if
just seems like that's
dinosaurs
where they
ever
live.
lived in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Think about that while you drive your car
Think about that.
you don't have insurance on. Yeah, that makes sense.
I
So.
mean, I'm good now. Yeah.
Okay.
Think about how they've never found one full dinosaur ever. Owns the
Fossils.
The fossils, yes. They've never found one full dinosaur fossil together ever.
Really?
Yep. Look it up.
But they do fuel our cars.
I found it on the same Flat Earth website. That information. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, man, you hang around with a really strange conspiracy theorist a lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's Zanti Zap. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Big Bronson Reed will win this one. The Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the other Australian star that's going to be being showcased here in Perth, Australia.
Yes. Not the Bukaki Warriors, the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, that's different? I thought it was the same thing.
I don't know. I mean,
didn't they belong to like a Japanese wrestling promotion that... Oh, never mind. We're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bukaki is what the IWC Illuminati influencers do on the priority pass at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
Back in the back. Yeah.
Are they the Bukakier or the Bukaki-E?
Both.
Okay. Take turns.
There's just pictures taken. Yeah.
They lay on their back with their legs over their head and
Yes.
Bukaki themselves.
They are on their island of relevancy, and the list is not released. But we know who's on the list.
You can't trump us.
Nope.
What were we talking about?
Asuka and Io Sky and Rhea Ripley will win. Rhea Ripley is home in her native country of Australia. You almost forget that, that's where it is, and that's where Rhea's from. So I'm almost surprised that she doesn't have a solo match there, or a big match. But it is a big match. It is a big storyline they've been building up. I do think they're going to get the win this time. I think Rhea's going to get it.
Check this out. Because Bronson Reed's going to win, and I'm glad you waffled because I'm picking the Bukaki Warriors to win this one. It's going to be a mess. But the reason why I'm saying this is because what you had just mentioned, that Rhea Ripley doesn't get a singles match here. She only gets a tag match, so she doesn't have to eat the pin to lose in Australia. So I think somehow or another, Asuka's going to get the pin over Io Sky. It's going to further that storyline. Asuka just became a female heel. I think they're going to try to build off that and kind of make her like this monster heel in the women's division. So it only makes sense to me to have the Kabuki Warriors go over on this one.
That makes sense too. Quickly. Yeah, if she gets the pin too, it makes sense, especially on Io. And it could be some division between Io and Rhea almost that they're trying to sew in. But Kairi, Kairi, like you were saying, how does she fit into this, and what's the end game with that? I think it's down the line for her to become the star out of all this to build her. I mean, Io's already a star, Rhea's already a star, Asuka's already a star. Io's got to get on that level next.
Yeah, agreed.
So that down the line, that's what it's for. But I guess it helps Asuka at this point, and it adds more depth to the story, and for them to keep going. But something's got to happen with Rhea too. At some point, she's got to break away from this.
Yeah, she's been stuck in limbo for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't just keep the title on her 365 because that kind of gets boring as well. But I think she needs to start moving her way back up to the title picture and really being prominent in it because.
Yeah,
Rhea Ripley's a superstar, like the mid card match kind of stuff. It just isn't working with me with Rhea Ripley, so I really think they need to build back up to that.
Yep.
The match
War Games is coming up in the Royal Rumble too. So yeah.
The match that the IWC demanded and the WWE delivered, AJ Styles versus John Cena one last time.
The story that doesn't need a story. The story that writes itself. That Triple H wrote.
Yeah.
That we wrote. That the IWC wrote. That they claimed that we wanted, but they claimed that they wanted, that they demanded for themselves. AJ Styles versus John Cena. This is an interesting one. I guess it could go either way to a certain extent.
I know we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think John Cena should win, but I think AJ Styles might win, honestly.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. I want John Cena to win, though. I feel like he needs to get the win at this point. He's only got how many freaking matches left? Like,
but
3,
maybe?
It's like AJ Styles try to steal his thunder a little bit too now, because he's like, I'm retiring too now. At the end of the year, I'm gonna retire too. So it's like, and then like who telling AJ Styles to go out there and say, say no, but we don't need a story for this. Obviously, you've been watching the internet talk shit, like like.
I honestly
at least they tried. At least he said something. At least I guess he acknowledged it. Right?
Yeah.
It's better than not acknowledge it and then just have the match and it's just like, hi, nice to see you. Now let's wrestle, But yeah.
And I think John Cena really needs to win this one because of him just losing to Brock Lesnar, and I don't see
Confidence.
him. And before that, he lost to Cody Rhodes. So it's like, I think that they need to kind of. He's only got 3 matches left, and I think
he's gonna go out on a losing streak, lose every one.
Yeah, nah, I don't see that happening.
No.
I mean,
yep.
John
I'm sure it'll be a great
Cena.
match, though. I hope they put on a great match. I hope for the both of them, and then for the crowd and for us watching, that they put on a great match because they want it. Because John wants to wrestle AJ, and AJ obviously wants to wrestle John, and we hope they put on a great match, and they have in the past too, and they've had.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I think they will. And this is a caveat for me to say that we've been trying to guess John Cena's last opponent for a while. Is it going to be Brock Lesnar again? Is it going to be Dwayne the Rock Johnson? I heard somewhere, and this isn't a secret.
I hope it's not the fucking dirt sheets that you're talking about. I fucking hope it's not fucking Gunther.
You don't think so? Oh, you don't want to be Gunther?
Oh my god, no! Gunther does not need John. Because who's gonna win? You gonna put Gunther over so Gunther looks stronger? Gunther doesn't need to look stronger. I don't care if he lost or whatever. He's still Gunther, man. Like he still has all these records and he's still dominant. Like he doesn't need to go over on John Cena to look dominant, to go over. You need a younger guy. Like it's bullshit. If you're gonna put somebody over on him, it's got to be Dominic Mysterio. If not, bring back Brock Lesnar and have him beat Brock and slay the Beast the last time. Or if not, make it be The Rock, or continue with that shit to WrestleMania or whatever it's gonna be. But I don't that dirt sheet Gunther shit. I hope it's not true. I will be disappointed if so. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know. I think it's going to be Gunther, and I'm going to enjoy it. Go to sleep with the sleeper.
Yeah.
We have now gotten to the Crown Jewel main events, the dual main event for the Crown Jewel cock ring. But first, I must say that I'm
Stephanie
really
McCord
upset.
And Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, man. Do you think that... I want to hear what you have to say about this because it goes into what I mentioned earlier, but I think we have differing opinions on this. Okay. Do you think Stephanie's going to win?
Yeah, I do.
I am going with Tiffany Stratton.
Really? Okay. Do you think there'll be any interference by like Nia Jax or something?
No, I don't even really care about this match, or I don't even really care who wins, honestly. But there's a reason why I'm picking Tiffany Stratton.
Okay. Why?
It goes into the next match.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. She's on SmackDown?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
I really don't care about this match, though. I really like Stephanie Vacker, but I really just don't think that she's going to win this. I think Tiffany kind of needs something right now because she hasn't.
It's going to be a clean win too. Well, she got the clean win.
She looks dirty, but
she looks better than she actually. Yeah. Well, whatever.
I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Yeah, she went through a little struggle after El Grande Americano left, but
not getting that long street corn anymore.
That's it. That Schnitzendruben.
that American street corn. That sweet, that Belgian sweet corn.
Jesus. I heard she eats corn again? The long way. Yeah. Germany.
Oh, that he's the one. Okay, so that German sweet corn. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Good attempt, though. It would be kettle corn there, I think.
Kettle. That's the only reason why Andrade left. He just didn't want to be around the next. He didn't want to be the cuck next to the next guy that's banging Charlotte in the company.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that.
It's like, I don't care. Just get me out of here. I'll go back to AEW. I don't give a damn where I got to go. I just don't want to see who you're banging next.
Yeah, in 2 months, he's going to knock out Sammy Guevara again and get sent home. The second part of the Crown Jewel main event, Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. The match that means everything and means nothing at the same exact time. Cody Rhodes is already down in Australia filming Street Fighter, so he's in the right place at the right time. Who do you got leaving with the Perth Australian Crown Jewel cock ring?
Seth frickin' Rollins.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it going both ways because Cody can win, and then it just adds that division between, because that whole talk they had that Seth, got out of Paul Heyman that Paul didn't want to talk about of everything, and him being behind him and him questioning if he should have chose him over Roman Reigns and all this shit. Like, why would they bring it up then too? But at the same time, like, Seth can hold it over Paul Heyman if he wins too. At the same time, I think the best thing to do would be make Seth win, go over Cody Rhodes. But Paul told Seth not to worry about it. So he's going to have somebody come out and help him win. And Seth this whole time has been down 3-0 against Cody. He wants to go over on Cody and prove that he can do it, but he's going to have help doing it. So he's going to be pissed and have that chip on his shoulder that he still couldn't beat Cody by himself. And it's just going to eat away at him even more, like everything does, because Seth just can't let nothing go. We know that. Everybody's against me. Yeah.
Yeah, Seth Rollins got to win it, I think. Like, Cody Rhodes won the Crown Jewel title last year. Cody Rhodes really just kind of, ever since he won the title back from John Cena, he kind of just lost it. It just seems like he's missing something. I don't think this helps Cody Rhodes whatsoever. I think this would help Seth Rollins kind of elevate to that next level.
It helps the title, too. That's what I really would love about it, is that it makes the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw on Netflix seem just as important, if not more important, than the Universal Championship, which we haven't ever had. It's really never been like that. Think about the people that have had the title. Well, Seth did have it, but like Damian Priest and this other stuff, we always looked at it as a secondary title. At this point, the way that they're building the story with everything, it makes it seem like it's just as important, if not more important. So I kind of love that about it. So that's why I hope Seth wins, and then they build story more with it. And hopefully Punk stays out of everything. Hopefully Jay stays out of everything. Hopefully LA Knight stays out of everything too. Nothing announced with any of them either. So we don't know what the frick is going on. And we had Punk even mention that he's going to stay out of. He had told Cody that he's going to stay out of it.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I think it's going to be a clean match. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of interference, probably. I don't think
think Seth's going to get a clean win over Cody?
Yeah. Well, really? I wouldn't say clean, maybe not necessarily clean.
Oh, okay.
but not interference. Maybe a cheap roll up or something to that effect. I don't see like Braun coming out and getting involved with it or anything. So
yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, but I don't see that happening. But Seth Rollins needs to win this one.
Another dick shot from Becky. Another ball shot from Becky.
She showed her dick before?
Becky blue balls.
Oh. I thought you were talking about her showing her dick. Like,
oh, no.
She is the man.
Yeah.
But that is the Perth, Australia Crown Jewel predictions. I had a lot of fun recording this episode with you today, man. This was a real...
Yeah, it was fun.
This was a crown jewel.
It was a good one. It was one for the books. Also, what was one for the books we don't have to spend much time on to talk about, but it was great. The NXT TNA Showdown was very great. The Hardy Boys getting the titles, with the Dudleys standing there, and of course, Bound for Glory. It's going to be the Dudleys versus the Hardys one last time for all the marbles on the line. Wish I could go to that show. It'd be very fun to see that. The women, that was an interesting match. Mara Sade, Lola Vice. I kind of blame it on her a little bit with that moonsault. People are kind of blaming Mara and saying, "Oh, that's why she got, released by NXT." But how many times you see somebody on the ground when they're about to get hit by somebody doing something off the top rope, shuffling around to get in position into that right spot? You know what I'm saying? Lola Vice didn't look like she was trying to get there. So, but what I liked about the spot is that they didn't try to redo it and do the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of went with it, and then they played wrong and then forgot about it, and it was good. I thought the whole night was great, honestly. Like,
agreed.
And the NXT women won, and the TNA men won, which was great too, to see Mike Santana and all them, and Trick Willie walk out on Ricky Saints and all them, and that was great. Mustafa Ali, he got thrown off of the top rope by Ethan Page and all that too, and it was a great event to watch. It was a lot of fun, and the crowd was crazy. And I'm very interested to see the numbers between AEW Dynamite and NXT Showdown.
I was just literally pulling those up as you were talking to see if they had actually come in yet or not.
Yeah, but of course we had the baseball going on and everything too, so it's kind of it's kind of hard to judge everything, but it should be interesting to see. I'm gonna have to watch Dynamite and see what happened on that too. This is too much going on at one time, but
it's a little bit tough to even want to watch Dynamite right now, but I understand what you're saying.
But TNA came off with the momentum going into their pay-per-view with the men, which was important, and we hope Mike Santana gets that title back, the TNA title from Slick Tricky Willie at Bound for Glory, and we hope the Dudleys and the Hardys have a great match and put on one show for the one last time, one hell of a show, and I'm sure they will with that tables match. So, man,
if only Cope and Christian would be there.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. It goes back to us watching it back in the day, with everything and their history and stuff. So it's pretty beautiful. So,
agreed.
Yeah, one hell of a time, man. Crown Jewel coming up, 8 a.m. EST. Yeah. Breakfast time, baby. You already know. And we are, as seen on Netflix, busted open approved and rated RR for Ringside Renaissance. And that was our Crown Jewel WWE predictions. And of course, I'm joined by the best co-host, the best tag team partner, the best friend in the world, Pretty Deadly Jesse. Yes, watching all Jestradamus. And I am Andrew Kombat Joe Complex Jones, baby. And you've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. Crikey. Down under. Peace.